What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be this week's review of Queen Supreme Court with Tiffany Foxx. And let me say this, you guys. I love this episode. This episode was great from beginning to end. We had high energy. We had some good stories, some good topics. And let me tell you what and I like Tiffany Foxx. I started following her. I started following her today. I'm not familiar with her music. I must be honest. I don't know a lot about her. But what I did like was that she stood in her shit. She didn't back down. She didn't have a problem. Like, some people get on the show and they just agree with everything Maddie say. Then some people get on the show and they disagree with everything Maddie say. But I think this was a good mix. I think this was a good vibe. They flowed really well. They weren't afraid to, like, I've been telling Maddie to stay away from Nicki Minaj, but this week I think she did a really good job when Nicki Minaj was on the docket, because Tiffany Foxx is from Lil Kim's camp, which I didn't know Lil Kim had a label and all that stuff. But Lil Kim, and so of course she's team Lil Kim, and Maddie was up front and said, look, I'm team Nicki Minaj. And she said, look, I don't hate Hardy. She said, yeah, people keep saying I hate Cardi B. So I don't hate Cardi B. I just don't think she should have thrown that damn shoe. And what Tiffany was saying was, maybe it wasn't the best time to throw it, but enough is enough. And you always reach your breaking point, which is what I had to say from when the whole thing first went down. Probably wasn't the most opportune moment to do what Cardi did, but enough is enough. I mean, at a certain point, you used to get tired of somebody coming for you. And we can all say, she should know better, she should do better, she should this, she should that. She's young, anyway, I ain't going down that road. So anyway, whether you agree or disagree with what Cardi did or didn't do, I just like the fact that they were able to have a conversation about it. I don't think that Maddie got too defensive. I think she was fair. She stood in how she felt. She was up front from the beginning, but I don't think she went overboard like she did a couple of weeks ago, where I felt like she was trying to convince her guest that you need to agree with me. I think she was fair in it, and it was enjoyable. Even though you knew how she felt about Nicki Minaj, it was an enjoyable conversation. And Tiffany felt just as in her I don't know what the word I'm looking for right now, but she was just as determined in her stand. That's not what I was looking for, but that'll work. In her defense of Lil Kim, when they talked about the one thing she brought up that I thought was a valid question that Maddie couldn't really answer was, when have you seen Nicki really support another female artist? Not collaborate, not put on a record, but really support. But neither here nor there. It was a good conversation. And then they went on to talk about Bill Cosby, which I thought was very interesting. Again, I'm not going to rehash the whole Bill Cosby thing. I just found it very interesting how people will make allowances and defend Bill Cosby, but then those will be the same people that want to put Weinstein in jail for the rest of his life. And it's interesting to me. But it was, I just felt like it was a good conversation with different points of view. Everybody didn't have to agree, but it was cool. Nobody got mad. Nobody got in their feelings. I took a few notes, but now I don't have them out. The one thing I'm going to say, though, Tiffany, don't tell nobody you want stamps, boo. Don't do that. Even joking. I don't think you was joking, but even if you was joking, don't do that. That's what they got my girl Frida for. Frida just got off of papers. Almost went to jail because she was still collecting benefits while she was big bouncing Frida. And I loves me some Frida. Okay? Loves me some Frida. But y'all be careful out here talking about what y'all getting and what y'all not getting and what benefits y'all collecting and not collecting. The streets is talking and people is watching. Don't do that. Something else I took a note about. And I'm like, where did my phone go? I just had. Oh, here it is. Because I took some notes earlier today because I was driving when I was listening to it. So, at the light, I took a few notes. I just want to make sure I got it all. I said everything I wanted to say. Bill Cosby. I had Bill Cosby, Food Stamps, Nicki versus Lil Kim. And then, of course, she had a lot of really good human interest stories. the raccoon climbing. They were talking about Lil Kim. Oh, they talked about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and him coming after people who slept with Kim. Kanye, you knew she had miles on her when you married her. Don't be mad. You can't be mad. She had miles on her. Miles. Miles. Anyway, so for me, it was a good show. It was a thumbs up. Definitely put Tiffany Foxx in the rotation. I would love to see her come back. I'm loving it. I'm loving with that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I really want to see Maddie when she comes to Baltimore, October 22nd. It is her actual birthday. I know it's gonna be a lit ass show. I know it is, but y'all, that's a school night. Baltimore, contrary to popular belief, Baltimore and DC are not right next to each other. From my house to where that club is probably a good 45 minutes to an hour hump. The doors open at 8, which means that ain't nothing popping off till 10. Which means that I'm going to party, have a good time, bring my bring my ass back home and get up and go to work. I don't know if that's going to happen. I have to look and see if I can just make some arrangements for the 23rd. Y'all know what that's code for. But if I go, I'm definitely going to review it. I probably won't bring no video because I don't know if I don't know what the policy is, but I'll definitely let y'all know how the show was. I know that S. Hutchinson says she's going to go, and Lonnie B is going to be there, and somebody else I already said they were going. So I'm going to try to make it. I just got to see if I can work out that get up and go to work the next day piece. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the show. Talk to y'all later. Peace.